Hi everyone, welcome back and thanks for coming to this episode of the Kaz. In this episode,
and hi,
we have my little man, the mini Kaz, with me, and we are going to be unboxing the Funko Pop version of
Officer Mac
from McDonald's. They're part of Funko Pop's Add Icons line. But before I do, please like and subscribe to the Kaz. Please hit that like button, please hit the subscribe button, click on that bell, and let's get to this.
Cheese.
Kind of. He's a hamburger, but he's a Big Mac. Not just a Mac. He's a Big Mac. And there's half of them right there. Mm-hmm. And let's see what else we have in the line here. Okay, we have number 85.
Ronald McDonald.
Grimace is number
86.
87 is
Hamburger 87.
Number 88 is
Mayor McCheese. Number 89 is Officer Mac. Two-pack is Fry Guys.
Yep, Fry Guys comes in, it looks like they come in a special 2-pack. Here's the side here with full picture here of Officer Mac. And there's the top of it, him peeking out. Doing a little peeking there. There's the bottom with all this information here. And so let's open him up. Mm-hmm. Let's see what he looks like.
Looks like out of the box.
Yep. And Big Mac. I always liked Big Macs. Big Macs were one of my favorite.
I never had a Big Mac. Oh. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So I think we should have one soon because you eat mainly, while they're delicious, you eat mainly chicken nuggets, don't you? The nugget guys. So this is, but the Big Macs are, I think they're my second favorite things at McDonald's besides the chicken nuggets.
But why do they make chicken nuggets for adults?
Why do they?
Uh-huh.
Well, both adults and kids like chicken nuggets. Is that just that they'll put them in Happy Meals in just a 4 and 6-pack because adults can eat more. So that's why they have 6 and 10 packs.
Do they have an 8-pack, Daddy?
I don't think so. It's just they have a 20-pack.
They don't have an 8-pack, right?
Not that I know of. No. But here's Officer Mac, an officer of the law in McDonaldland. He keeps Hamburglar in line.
Was he around when Grimace was bad too?
I don't think so. I have to put up some factoids about Officer Mac, but I think Grimace and Ronald McDonald were one of the first ones, and then they had like the Professor guy and
the
pirate guy,
and the bird.
The mayor. They did have Birdie. Birdie may have been a little later. Birdie may have been like the late 80s, mid to late 80s. But I think Officer Mac was before Birdie. So Officer Mac here is pretty much wearing the uniform of a Keystone Cop, has his hat, his helmet here, of like what a London Metropolitan Police officer would have, or a Keystone Cop would have.
What is that green thing on side of him?
This green thing looks like, I was wondering about this too, it looks like a piece of lettuce. Because don't they have, or a pickle. They don't have lettuce?
No.
Pickles though, don't they?
No.
They have pickles.
If I had a Big Mac, I would not have lettuce or cheese on mine.
I don't know why there's just that little green thing there, but yeah, they're pickles. That's right. Yeah, they have pickles. They have two patties, a special sauce. There's a special sauce leaking out of his face there.
Sesame streets on there.
Little sesame streets, the sesame seeds.
I call them sesame streets.
I know you do. You have big chubby cheeks here, with some sesame seeds.
Mayor McCheese.
Just like Mayor McCheese. He pretty much looks like Mayor McCheese, even though maybe he's related to Mayor McCheese.
Maybe they're brothers or cousins.
Probably cousins because Mayor McCheese doesn't have any sesame seeds on him. Maybe that's on his mother's side.
Maybe
his head moves a little bit.
Maybe Mayor McCheese is the son of Officer Mac.
Probably.
Or maybe
you think
the opposite.
Maybe the opposite. I think maybe the opposite. But he's standing very stoically here with his hands clasped behind his back. He has some nice crisp white gloves there. And he has some black boots here. They
have laces on them.
He does have some white laces.
Do they pop out?
Yes, they do. Yep, they are 3-dimensional. You want to feel?
Let's see the very top ones. Yep.
Yep, they're like clown shoes. Clown shoes, almost like Ronald McDonald shoes.
Or creepy clown ones there because they're black.
Yeah. But he has a blue uniform here with a big, giant belt buckle with a big McDonald's M in the middle.
The new one.
Yep, a newer M than what it was when McDonald's first came out. Because you're all about the history of these things, aren't you?
And I think the one on his hat, is that the older one or the newer one?
That's a newer one. It's just the M. the golden arches, the two arches making the M. But the minicast here is really big into the history of things like the restaurants and what things look like before they are now.
Like theme parks?
Yep. Here's a silver star
here. What does it say on there, Daddy? The silver
the silver
star?
The silver star is just a silver star.
I think
it doesn't say anything.
I think it says very, 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 very tiny nothing.
Nothing of nothing. Very tiny. Yeah. Well, let me say. Looks like it. Looks like it says very, very, very tiny words there.
I say nothing.
Nothing. 2 gold or copper. It's probably copper buttons there.
But that's not actually copper.
No, it's not actually copper. But they used to have. That's where you get the word copper from, and the name and cop from when Bad Guys was, because of the place had copper buttons. They call them coppers. The bad guys used to.
Did they used to hurt them with? Did they used to hurt the bad guys with them?
No, they were used just to keep the coat from popping open. But there's a black belt there, and that's pretty much it on the back. Just a little slit there in his coat.
That's interesting. Why they have like cutouts?
Oh, okay. Well, let's put him on the turntable and give him a spin. Okay, so here is Officer Mac representing the thin blue line that protects McDonaldland from evildoers such as the Hamburglar.
And I'm used to Grimace.
And the old Grimace that used to be a bad guy, but is now a good guy.
Do you think it's actually the real Grimace, or Grimace's father that's actually named Grimace too was the bad guy too?
You think it could have been Grimace's father that was the bad one when they first introduced him?
And maybe. Yeah, just ran away.
Ran away, and then the good Grimace is the son.
Mhm.
Maybe, you never know.
Or maybe the opposite.
It could be the opposite, whatever that is. But thanks for coming to this episode of the Kaz.
Us?
Please like and subscribe. Please go watch the mini Kaz episodes.
Uh-huh.
And please go to our Etsy shop.
Goodbye. Limited pins, I think that's what they call them.
Yep, buy enamel pins.
Enamel pins.
Enamel pins. There is a limited number of pins, but go buy the enamel pins and the lapel pins, and go buy some signed DVDs. Go to archangelproductions.org to get some more stuff.
How do you get to sell the movies? Now,
it's on Etsy, and then they just you place an order on Etsy, or go to my website.
Is it kind of like YouTube? You can just watch them.
I used to have online versions, but I stopped that because it got be a pain. So right now I'm just selling the actual signed DVDs, just DVDs that you can have either signed or not signed. Go to archangelproductions.org, and there you can get the DVDs. But maybe someday I will go back to having online versions, but they got a little too expensive for what it was worth. So maybe I can do some research to see how I can do it cheaper. That's it for now.
Okay.
Thanks again for coming, and we'll see you later.
Thanks. Bye.